Jason Wheeler joins us live from Austin with what this means for the Attorney General as we near the end of the legislative session. Jason, this is wild stuff.
It sure is, Cynthia and Chris. This is unprecedented for a Texas Attorney General, a sitting Texas Attorney General who's supposed to be the torchbearer for the rule of law here in this state, to not only be accused of committing serious crimes, but also to be referred now by investigators to lawmakers for impeachment. That seismic news came down here at the Capitol just a little while ago.
The chair moves that the committee adopt the articles of impeachment against Warren Kenneth Paxton, Attorney General of the state of Texas, as embodied in the draft resolution, and direct the chair to file that resolution with the chief clerk of the House.
With that, a rare process is underway. If things don't go his way in the days ahead, Attorney General Ken Paxton could join a very exclusive club here in Austin. In this state's long history, only one governor and one district judge have ever gone through the whole process in the House and Senate and been impeached and removed. This all stems from a head-spinning week of developments surrounding a politician who had long been known to fellow lawmakers and voters alike for alleged wrongdoing, including an 8-year-old security fraud indictment he has yet to stand trial for, and more recent accusations that he is corrupt. That came from his own hand-picked top staffers in the AG's office, who he recently settled with and agreed to pay millions of dollars to for wrongfully terminating them because they came forward with the allegations against him. Now, the House committee that just finished investigating all of this and more yesterday rattled off a dozen serious allegations against Paxton, including retaliation, official oppression, aiding and abetting, and conspiracy to commit crime. And to all of that, Paxton isn't defending himself against individual allegations made against him. His defense right now, coming from his office's chief litigator, is that this is all old stuff, which they point out is important when it comes to impeachment.
Any proposed impeachment can only be about conduct since the most recent election. The voters have spoken. They want Ken Paxton.
All right, so we will talk a little bit more about that in just a second. First, though, the what's next. The House will decide whether to approve these articles of impeachment against Paxton. This has been referred to the House. You'd have to get a 2/3 vote there to go forward. If that is approved in the House, Paxton would then face trial in the Senate. Again, a 2/3 vote would be necessary to convict him there in that trial. However, Paxton would be removed from office pending the outcome of that trial. So if the House, in other words, decides to go forward with this, he would be impeached in the House and would be removed from office. Now, let's loop back real quickly there to his defense that played out from his chief litigator just a little while ago. He's basically saying the law says that you can't impeach for alleged crimes that were committed before the most recent election, which was just last year. A lot of people have been talking about that in Austin over these last 48 hours. They point out that, yes, is in the statute, but it's not necessarily in the Texas Constitution. And so there may be a fight over, which one of those should take precedence in this very unique and, again, a very rare situation playing out here in Austin. There's not a lot of playbook or muscle memory for what is happening right here, right now. Chris and Izzy, we're going to keep on watching it, but for now, that is the latest on the breaking news here.